went to the town Elon Musk is poisoning. It says Elon Musk's massive XAI data center is poisoning Memphis. Bro, it's so crazy. You got this fucking data center built just to post some bullshit like this. By the way, if you don't block Elon Musk on Twitter, you just get spammed with his tweets. Like, he rigs the algorithm for himself. I searched up his name and I scrolled on his profile and nothing popped up. Oh my god, wait, no, his profile doesn't work. Look, it just does this. I tried this on Opera browser and now I'm trying it on Chrome. Did he get banned? Yeah, he got banned. Hold on, let me just search up Grok AI. Oh yeah, bro. A town is getting poisoned for this gooner fucking AI bot. And this is what it's getting poisoned for. Anyways, let's go ahead and see this.
Sometimes the most shocking corporate misconduct is hidden in plain sight, invisible to the naked eye.
What is happening here will swallow our world if we don't stop it right here, right now.
Looking back, there was an early clue that the world's richest man was up to something here.
It's just like, why is Elon Musk coming to Memphis?
The people of Memphis soon found out.
Now Elon Musk.
Holy, this is the fucking data center. Yo, this is unironically the meme of like putting a McDonald's in the fucking Amazon rainforest. Doc, why is this here? This shit look ass.
To build the world's largest supercomputer.
A year later,
we here because we mean business.
People here want answers.
It's time for the health department to protect our lungs and not once have they went to XAI to see that they had 35 gas turbines operating and polluting our air.
We went to Memphis and found an environmental crime scene. Musk's data center burning enough methane to power a small city with no permits and no—
You know the thing that's even worse about this, I feel like? Yo, whenever they add one of these data centers, everybody's electricity bill around the area goes up. And then guess what? These companies don't get charged for it. Because they're using so much electricity that like everybody's bill automatically goes up just due to their pricing or whatever. Bro, even this year, people say the reason why a lot of people's like electricity bills and stuff are going up is because these AI data centers are being built. And then nothing's being done about it. Government of Texas got to do something. Yeah, even Texas has it here. I don't know if it exactly is affecting us, but I will say our water bill for some reason for these past couple of months has been up. Like, it's been a stupid amount, but we don't know if it's just a glitch with the water company or what. But think of it, bro. What do these data centers use to cool them? Water. I mean, it's Austin, bro. You're always glazing Austin, so you might have some data center here I don't know about. I know he has a Tesla factory here. There has to be AI centers near you. Yeah, there probably is. Yeah, I'm thinking even if you do want to build this, although it is bad for the environment, I feel like it should definitely be checked just to make sure it's like not poisoning us by like 100 times the amount. Like, there has to be a law where they have to pay off the extra electricity that they're like making people pay for. So like if everybody's electricity bill is getting up for like $30, then they have to cover it. And then the people still pay their electricity bill, but not like the extra they're getting charged due to these data centers. That's what I think should be a law. Hey guys, Tom NFG here. You know, only half of you guys are subscribed and even less of you guys have noties on. I hate to be a burden, but you know, I really appreciate it if you hit that sub button and the little bell next to it. You know, it doesn't take long. I know you can get mixed up in the algorithm and everything. But yeah, also tune into the streams. You know, we have a lot of fun over there. I'm telling you, we have a lot of parties going on over there. Yeah, that's it. Bye. Damn.
And no pollution controls.
I have not seen anything like this. We believe they've already violated the Clean Air Act.
As Musk
now you have to get used to the smell
very
factories.
Federal agency that's supposed to protect us against pollution like this.
There is no way to miss how this is a coordinated strategy.
What does Memphis reveal about the future Elon
Yo, it's just like a pure dirt field with like the building and then water.
Musk wants for us all?
So the mission of XAI and Grok is to understand the universe.
In 2023, Musk founded XAI to produce and sell
Elon got more riz than all of us. Yeah, time that nigga out.
artificial intelligence.
We want to understand the nature of the universe so we can figure out where are the aliens, what's the meaning of life, how does the universe end.
Its main product is Grok, an AI chatbot that he's incorporated into Twitter.
Yo, and Grok is not even that good. Like, look at these images. Bro, this shit got nothing on fucking ChatGPT or Google Gemini. Nobody cares about this. The only thing that's kind of useful for maybe is like fact checking on Twitter. That's the only time I've ever like seen it be useful for. Other than that, nobody cares about this, man.
X. Musk was entering the race to dominate the AI market, but he was arriving late, years after competitors like OpenAI and Google had begun training their AI systems. So in Musk's mind, he had to move fast.
We went to the data center providers and said how long would it take to have 100,000 GPUs operating coherently in a single location, and we got timeframes from 18 to 24 months. So we're like, well, 18 to 24 months, that means losing is a certainty. So the only option was to do it ourselves.
been waiting for this moment. I am pleased to announce that xAI's Gigafactory of Compute, the world's largest supercomputer, is to be located in Memphis, Tennessee.
Musk dubbed
Wait, what do you mean you're proud to announce that? Who fucking cares, nigga? Is it gonna at least give people like jobs? Like if it was like, all right, we'll give 5,000 people jobs or 10, all right, it's just there. It's the only thing exciting about I don't fucking care if I live there. I'm like, nigga, I don't care. How is this exciting, bro? Fuck that nigga Elon Musk, bro. Get him out the city.
Project Colossus, after a movie about a supercomputer that becomes sentient and assumes total control of the world.
And so, my fellow human beings, we all directly and indirectly live in the
Give them
shade,
jobs with
but
awful
not the
working
shadow of
conditions.
Colossus.
Damn.
When you think about the computational power that it will take to put humans on the surface of Mars, that's going to come from the Gigafactory of Compute that calls Memphis.
Nobody cares about Mars. Fuck Mars. I don't give a fuck about Mars. We got niggas here starving. Why are we going to other planets? It's not like it's the moon, because we can get some research from the moon and that helps. There is nothing that we could ever need Mars for. It's not even habitable for fucking humans. And to make it habitable is gonna cost who knows how much. Probably a fucking $1 trillion just to get like a small little habitable people there. Like I dead ass hate this whole idea of Mars, bro. Elon Musk's whole shit of this. Think of it, y'all. Imagine how much good shit that money like could be going to here instead of being studied for Mars. The moon, all right. A lot of countries go to the moon. They get the research from it for whatever. Trying to live on Mars? He's just spending it on stupid shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. And you'll see a nigga working making $35,000 a year at McDonald's talking about, nah, bro, we can't tax Elon Musk, gang. How about all the jobs he makes? Like, this nigga's spending his money on fucking going to Mars, bitch. Fuck you, man. I deadass don't care about space unless it got something to do with Earth. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we're gonna use space travel, like, obviously, you gotta study space. We gotta learn different things about the solar system and stuff. But things like going to Mars, bro, who actually cares about that? Like, I don't think there's a single soul that fucking cares about that. If we were all perfect here, it was utopia. We got homeless rates worldwide, poverty at like 1%. Then fine. People suffering here, bro. Come on.
We were told that.
Let's
by
deal with the
company.
issues on this planet.
And so it required speed and power.
It's announced as a done deal.
Keyshawn Pearson grew up in South Memphis.
A billionaire and his organization is coming to our city, and we're just finding out after the land has been purchased, after the project has been approved by certain officials, right, who did know.
This is huge. This puts the word out there that Memphis understands operating at the speed of business.
As a community, we're trying.
Yo, I love how they're all talking. It's not even residents. It's just the fucking politicians they're talking. It's just the corrupt people who ever got paid. Okay, it says she's a Memphis resident. I guarantee she's probably not going to like it. Ridiculous.
Reach out to people and understand what is XAI. He built it without us even knowing that it was being built.
We had to watch this over X or Twitter. Brent Mayo, Elon Musk would tweet often about where they were in the progress, how fast things were moving.
So
To train an AI system, a data center requires an enormous amount of electricity. The question was, where would the power come from?
Take it from the
Most
city.
companies, when they come to the city of Memphis, they plug into our power grid.
Yeah.
That's what you think would happen. Why would this be any different? Unfortunately, we learned because it is a billionaire's corporation, it would be a lot different.
xAI made a deal with the local electric company for 150 megawatts of power and agreed to build a new substation to help meet that demand. But Musk's ambitious plans suggested he would need much more power than that, and fast. Soon, people started to notice some unusual structures outside the facility.
I drove out there, and the first thing I did was hear the turbines.
Yeah.
You can smell it as well. Such a disturbingly unique smell.
Wasn't the whole point of Tesla to be like environmentally friendly? So what the fuck was the whole point of Tesla? This literally makes 0 sense. Yeah, but he don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying, bro, because his whole business model, the reason he got big was because people that were into, oh, okay, electric cars, right? He was making cool electric cars. People were like, wow, this is pretty cool. It's environmentally friendly. You know, let me go ahead and buy it because I feel like I'm gonna help the environment by buying it, right? It's my choice. If you don't want to buy it, you can still buy a gas car, whatever. Let me do my help. And then now he's just doing this.
The road. Keyshawn and others could see a row of machines.
He basically
that
just
are
switched up on
typically only
everything
used
that
for
got him big,
remote or
or that made him
emergency
money.
operations. Mobile gas turbines.
I have never seen portable turbines used like this.
Patrick Anderson works on air quality cases for the Southern Environmental Law Center.
We know that these kinds of generators require air permits. And so Right off the bat, we started filing records requests with the local Shelby County Health Department. Do you have an air permit application from XAI?
Oh yeah, no, a state health department versus like a billionaire, you're gonna lose, bro. I'm not gonna lie, sadly, you're gonna lose. Like if it's the government, the billionaire will lose, but state department, they'll probably just pay him off or do some shit.
And they came back and basically said, no, we have nothing to
Oh, it's a
hand
county? Okay, I'm tripping. Even worse. Yeah, they're just paying off the county.
over. We also filed records requests with EPA to see what they had. They also did not have details on what is on the ground out there. Nobody from the regulatory side, the health department, the city, EPA, has told the public or us really one iota of what's actually operating out there.
To figure that out, Patrick and his team hired a photographer to capture the data center from above. The images revealed far more turbines than anyone knew about.
Oh my god.
35.
I couldn't believe it. I was absolutely stunned. How do we not know about this?
According to XAI leadership, the turbines are not being used and are not connected.
Under pressure, XAI claimed it was using less than half of those turbines.
I've talked to the XAI leadership team. There are 35, but there are only 15 that are on. The other ones are stored on the site.
Well, first off, these are expensive. There's a turbine shortage nationally. You don't obtain these turbines and put them on site if you're not intending to operate them.
I was about to say, they're probably just gonna enable them when they need it more. Like when their brand grows more, they're like, all right, turn on this turbine, turn on this one. And then it's a problem. Why would they put it on the fucking site if they're not gonna use it?
So Patrick and his team sent the photographer back out with a high-end thermal camera.
What we saw is 33 of the 35 were very clearly operating.
The turbines were capable
Okay, so they did lie. Yeah, I was about to say there's no point in them putting them there to not use it.
of generating about 420 megawatts of electricity, enough to power around 300,000 homes.
Wow.
They've built a power plant out there. And they've done it overnight, no air pollution controls, quick and dirty, no permit.
I mean, what you've done.
My conspiracy theory on this is the only reason why Elon even got involved in the government. I don't even know if this is that much of a conspiracy theory anymore. It's just like so he can get rid of like shit to like boost his companies. That nigga was at the government for like 6 months maybe, or however long. Then he had that whole beef with Trump. He probably used that shit to like, as a gateway to get out, to get richer. No, literally. Bro, he used that shit because he was like, damn, I know I'm not gonna be able to do it with Biden or Kamala or whatever, or get away with all this shit. Who could I do? All right, bet. Let me fund Trump. Just tell that nigga like, yo, if I help you win, just get rid of all this shit. Just let my company go crazy. And then Trump was like, yeah, fine. Just do it. If I win, you get whatever you want. And he did end up getting whatever he wanted.
With the cluster in Memphis is incredible. Just in a handful of weeks.
Any given thing can be sped up. Yeah. Like whatever the speed is being done, it can be done faster.
This is the largest AI cluster in the world. This place is absolutely amazing.
That is like superhuman. I mean, Elon is singular. Building a massive factory in the short time that was done, there's only one person in the world who could do that.
And this entire supercomputer is built to power rocks.
We were given a tour at XAI, looking at the facility. Very impressive, very exciting for Memphis.
The governor of Tennessee, yeah, bro, definitely got paid. Dude is old as shit, bro. Does he even know the effects of like what this would even do for him? Bro, in 20 years, he's gonna be dead probably. He'll be fucking dead, buddy.
Their commitment to the community is remarkable.
It's unique in my experience.
Joseph Goffman has worked on air pollution issues for decades. Until January, he ran the EPA office that regulates air quality.
Most companies that I've dealt with go to great lengths and spend a lot of money to make sure that the day they turn on their operations, they're also turning on their pollution control equipment. That's a given. For a company to do this, it's treating the people who live there as if they don't count.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely don't give a fuck about the people there. Why would he care about the people in Memphis, Tennessee? Crazy how he chose like one of like the biggest black cities in America. It's kind of interesting, you know? Like out of all cities he could have picked. ChatGPT is way better than Grok, and ChatGPT doesn't damage the environment like Grok. No, okay, ChatGPT does. Like all AI does, but yo, the crazy thing is, why didn't he just team up with ChatGPT and then put it in Twitter? It's probably because he just wanted his own shit. He just wanted a monopoly on some shit. He just wanted to open an AI for his brand.
I like to open my windows.
Are we surprised he picked it? He picked her?
Air. God's given air. Not the air that man want to give us, but God.
Eastern Knox lives just over a mile from XAI.
I really wasn't getting the fresh air. I was getting that pollution that was mixed in with everything.
You know how you light your stove and that gas seeps with the little ticking noise? That's what it smells like.
Alexis Humphreys grew up here, 1 street away from Eastern.
When I smelled it the first time, I was asleep. And it woke me up because I thought gas was seeping in the house, but come to find out, we come
Damn.
outside and all the neighbors was outside trying to.
Okay, bro, if you're gonna do this, at least make it like 50 miles from any house. A mile? That's so disgusting. A mile is not far. Like, y'all, for example, sometimes a mile from here, there's like a stadium, right? There's a stadium. Sometimes they have games. I think it's like a high school football stadium. And I'll hear like the speaker. And I heard it for the like first time, like last week. I was like, what the f is that? And it turned out it was like the high school, like the stadium a mile away. Speakers were so fucking loud. I'm thinking like that's mad close, bro. To be pumping this much gas in the air near people, that's so disgusting.
Figure out what's going on.
Elon should have been arrested for doing that.
An ordinary dad, full of joy.
In any regular society, basically.
Last year, Alexis lost her grandfather, who struggled with a respiratory illness called chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD.
COPD is a breathing condition, but you don't get it unless you smoke cigarettes. And my granddad didn't smoke cigarettes, but every 3 weeks or so, my granddad was going to the hospital. He would have to get breathing treatments. I have asthma, bronchitis. My mom have just bronchitis, and now my granny has it.
You can't hardly breathe. It's just like your whole world is collapsing down on you, and it's frightening.
Easter and her husband have also developed COPD. What does it feel like?
Feel like you're fixing to die.
Genuinely is killing people.
The area around XAI leads the state in emergency department visits for asthma. Memphis has one of the highest rates of toxic air releases of any American city, and many of its most polluting facilities are in this neighborhood.
Elon, what he did with Memphis is objectively somewhat dirty, but he's also doing it in an area where there's like a bigger natural gas plant right next door and like a wastewater treatment and a garbage dump nearby, right? And he's obviously made the world a lot more clean than that one data center.
Yo, listen, bro. Elon not gonna let you all right. Him opening this alone probably just wiped out like all of his work with Tesla. All of that got wiped out. If he's just purely pumping gas in the air 24/7. What? Worst part is he put in the facility near low-income black communities. You can't tell me they didn't think of like, who are the communities around? 100%, bro. Call me conspiracy theory, torque, or whatever. They definitely look at the people around and they're like, all right, should we put it here? They seen this low-income black area. They're like, all right, fuck it.
In just 1 year, XAI has blown past existing polluters.
They're emitting somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000 tons of NOx. I'm an air pollution guy, so I deal in those numbers all the time, and that's larger than anything else in Memphis.
Gas turbines like these release 3 main types of deadly pollution: nitrogen oxides, formaldehyde, and fine particulate matter. Nitrogen oxides combine with other pollutants to form ground-level ozone, which causes and worsens asthma and COPD. Formaldehyde causes cancer, and particulate matter, airborne soot, can pass through your lungs and into your bloodstream, causing heart disease.
We've shown up today because we've been to too many funerals. We've shown up today because we've cried too many tears. We've shown up here today because we're tired. And we haven't.
Crazy thing is, no matter how much protesting you do, they're not even gonna listen to you. Especially if they got paid by him. It doesn't even matter to them. You gotta vote these people out. Like anybody that specifically announced this shit gotta get voted the fuck out.
Expectation of the people that we elect and put into place. We expect them to do what is in our best interest. Not of Elon Musk. And what we're saying is that stops now.
Damn, appreciate aunt.
In April, hundreds of people came to a high school in South Memphis to talk about XAI. In January, the company belatedly applied for a permit to operate 15 of its turbines for 5 years.
15 turbines for 5 years. Is that the mayor or some shit? Who is that? Who the fuck is the person that approved it?
I'm going to invite a representative up from the applicant XAI.
The health department. Okay. Oh, is this the dude that approved it? Lame ass nigga. Senior manager XAI. He's gonna be like, everything is fine. Y'all know that one picture? There is no war in bossing. He's gonna pull up and be like, guys, stop. Elon's not gonna like the bullying. actually, he's not gonna like the bullying. Just deal with it. Rock on top for life. I am become Elon Musk. Hey man, nigga, bro, get your ass on.
That's the first time that
I wouldn't even want to hear it. If I was there, I'd just be pissed.
Address the community in any way.
I understand. People do not want to hear this statement, but again, XAI is committed to meeting the highest standard for emissions.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
XAI is going above and beyond the required emissions.
And that looks like the average Redditor.
And to that, thank you very much for your time.
He immediately left after reading his script. It's extremely disrespectful.
It's time to start telling the truth.
Just corporate talk.
The truth is that XAI, who just ran up out of here, they have no controls that prevent air pollution or decrease air pollution in their factories. None. That's the truth. Power to the people.
To date, local and state authorities have taken no action against XAI. Running turbines without permits or pollution controls is also a violation of the Clean Air Act, which it's the EPA's job to enforce. But to date, the EPA has done nothing.
Yeah, let's be real, bro. This dude is not doing shit. This dude right here is not doing shit, gang. Wrong administration. Wrong administration.
And Elon Musk is doing...
I mean, shit, Trump himself, he said he's himself. You don't even fucking care. So, like, you think this dude's gonna care?
He can to keep it that way. Musk has helped the Trump administration place strict limits on the EPA's budget as part of President Trump's broader project to radically reshape the agency. Trump's EPA has begun what it calls the biggest deregulatory action in U.S. history.
To fulfill President Trump's promise to unleash American energy and give power back to the states.
It eliminated the EPA's office that assists heavily polluted communities like South Memphis and canceled billions of dollars of funding for addressing pollution.
So you've slashed already $22 billion in grants, but you used Doge, if I'm not mistaken, to take down your head count?
It's been great. The people working on the Doge mission are EPA employees. What they provide to me are recommendations. I have found that working with Elon and Doge has been fantastic, a big help to our efforts.
In March, the EPA announced plans to roll back over 30 air and water quality standards, including protections against fine particulate matter. The new head of the agency describes promoting the AI industry as a core part of the EPA's mission.
It's about unleashing energy dominance, making America the AI capital of the world.
Isn't the point of the EPA to, like, regulate shit? Bro's literally saying the opposite. Like, nah, man. Fucking add everything. No regulation, nigga. Fucking add an oil field next to a church. All right? That's what America's about. Add an oil field next to the church, next to a preschool. We don't care. What is that cutting left? No. What are we doing, man? Yo, Fox News, y'all gotta get a black barber, gang. This nigga needs a fade. Give him a fade, man. Who the f gave him this?
And the EPA can't be restrictive of that. We can't be suffocating it.
Making America the world's AI capital means prioritizing a massive expansion of data centers, and hundreds of them are now under construction.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Levi.
With Trump's EPA backing that effort, there may be little recourse for the communities downwind.
XAI comes from a culture of Silicon Valley. That culture is go fast and break stuff.
A week after this
Shout out to
hearing,
White Aunt.
XAI announced it would reduce the number of turbines it's running at Colossus over the next 2 months, but it's also dramatically expanding.
I'm happy to announce that XAI is increasing their footprint.
It's building a second larger data center.
Oh yeah, we've already started work on the
No, you're lying. Not in the same place.
next cluster. Yeah, about 5 times the power.
Where its construction
5 times the power?
permit application indicates it's considering using between 40 and 90 gas turbines and enough electricity to power 40%.
Bro, there's houses there. Stop, you're lying. Hello? How is that even legal? Bro, people will literally die from getting suffocated.
Of Memphis.
So we're not like stopping here.
In February, during an XAI product launch, Elon Musk gave the closest thing to a public explanation for what he's done in Memphis.
Well, we needed a building, so we found an Electrolux factory in Memphis. That's why it's in Memphis, home of Elvis. And also, I think it was the capital of ancient Egypt. Then we needed power, at least 120 megawatts.
Bro, this nigga don't care about fucking Memphis. And the way he's adding it over there, he would not do this in any other place he cares about. Like, I don't think he'd do this in Austin, because niggas in Texas would be pissed off. Like, they don't play with that shit. At least from what I know here. Like, he probably would add one like 50 miles away from some houses or something. It wouldn't be like right next to some houses. I mean, here, they got the second amendment. They don't play with that shit, bro. They probably just pull up and just fucking shoot that bitch up and destroy it.
At first, but the building only had 15 megawatts. So we initially
How else is Trump gonna have AI videos of him shitting on protesters?
On one side of the building, trailer after trailer of generators, until we get the utility power to come in. You know, it's like interesting. It's not like, oh, we just magically made it happen. You have to break down the problem, just like Grok does for reasoning.
XAI did not respond to questions for this report.
What's happening in Memphis, that is Elon's vision.
Mr. President, all systems are activated. Congratulations, Dr. Foreman. It's a marvelous achievement. Thank you, sir.
A technocracy to be able to do whatever he wants, whatever he chooses, to experiment, to kill, to destroy the environment at the behest of his machines.
It's for something stupid too. Nobody genuinely uses Grok like that. If Grok was not on Twitter, nobody would be using it.
What that will amount to is a plantation economy for the rest of the world. A desolate wasteland of data centers is to follow.
Damn, bro.
Thanks so much for watching.
It was a good video. That's f***ed up, gang. That shit was way more f***ed up than I thought. Dude built the houses a mile away from houses. You can't even say like, oh, it's like 20, 30 miles away. A mile away. And even then, 20 or 30, you probably smell a little something. Probably some problems that pop up eventually. But yeah, if you're watching the 2, make sure to join the Discord and watch the streams.
Subscribe to Tommy NFG.